We dumped a bunch of stuff into a fermenter and made mead a year ago. How's it taste now? So yeah, this is step feed dump mead, and it's 17.5%. It finished at 1.004, so it's not overly sweet. It's like just on the barely over dry side. But what you really want to see is the porking.
Dribbly pour. Oh my goodness. I made a bigger mess on my pour.
Yeah, it just went everywhere. I think it's the bottle. There might just be a weird lip on this particular one. As for color and clarity,
it is gorgeous.
It's like a 10 for clarity. It's a beautiful color. It's goldenrod. That's what this is. It's goldenrod in the glass. Okay. For a dump mead, this is about as perfect as you could possibly ask for. I mean, for anything, this is good. But
oh, it's gorgeous.
The fact that this was just dumped in. If you haven't seen the original video, I suggest you go watch it. It's very interesting.
We'll wait for you.
Yeah. Well, we won't. We're gonna drink this anyway. On the nose, it's rich. It's heady. It's honey. It almost feels caramelized a little bit, like almost brochet.
It's almost herbed too, or spiced or something. It's got a little.
I don't remember what else we put in this. Might be raisins in there. Citrus peel, probably.
Yeah, probably.
I tend to do that.
All
smells lovely.
Let's get in there.
It smells really good. All right. It's not overly sweet. Had I to do it again, I would sweeten this. But it's got a medium mouthfeel, decent viscosity.
Definitely get honey.
Definitely honey. Without a doubt, honey. I think as dry meads go, this is probably about as good as I can expect a dry mead to be for me. I don't particularly like dry mead. It's just a thing. Some people love it. I don't particularly like it dry. But as dry goes, this is a good example. Yeah, as far as flavors that I get, a little bit of like a spice note. I almost always get like a cinnamon from a dry mead. I don't know why, but I do. I'm getting kind of deep fruit, as if there might have been raisin in this, but I don't know if there was. The color makes me think there might have been, but I don't know. There's a little bit of the flavor, the tang of a raisin or a plum type of thing, so there's probably something in there, but
it's ever so slight.
Very slight, yeah. Not a lot of acidity, but enough. Like it's not overly bright. It's just bright enough. The acidity level is perfect. The tannin level, mouthfeel and everything is beautiful. I would like this to be a little bit sweeter. But other than that, I think this tastes really good.
Yeah, it's got a lot of more depth of flavor than
it's complex.
What I typically get from a commercially made mead. It's just honey.
Okay, with the over lips and through the gums journey. As it enters the mouth, right off the bat, I do get the honey flavor from it, right off the bat. And then I'm getting a little bit of like astringency from the mouthfeel. We obviously did something to add tannins to this in some way. Getting some of that astringency in mouthfeel. It carries it through, and that's where the honey and floral notes are coming in. A little bit of that spice, the fruit note is there. And then the finish is really clean and crisp, like a dry mead or dry wine would be. There's a long exhale. There's a lot on the exhale, and it's coming through as kind of a dulled honey is the easiest way to describe it. Dulled honey. It's not sweet. It's like a dulled honey flavor.
Yeah, yeah. And I feel like some of the sensations on my tongue are reflective of the 17.5% ABV.
Yeah.
So it's not a wussy.
After you swallow, there's still a little, like just a tiny bit of ethanol burn on the mouth. It's actually interesting. Don't get that a lot, but at 17.5%, it's going to have a little bit. It's great.
Yeah.
I mean, if you like dry meads, do this and just enjoy it the way it is.
All right, but we need a number for us for here and for now.
Oh, wow. We're going to jump right to numbers, but okay. Yeah, okay. For as it is, for the way this is. Okay, let me go over our numbering system. It goes 1 through 10 with the occasional 11, all right? 10 means out of this world, fantastic. 11 means a notch above that. 1 means it sucks, it's crap. You're probably going to dump it down the drain and not even admit that you made it. We would still show you, though, because We want you to see the good, the bad, and the ugly.
We want you to learn from our mistakes.
Yeah, if we made a 1, you're going to know about it, and we're going to joke about it, and we're going to laugh. We're going to show you all the things that we did wrong so that you understand what not to do, because that's how you learn. And to me, that's perfect. Okay. Do you have a number?
Kind of. Do you have a number?
I have a number.
Okay.
Are you ready?
Yes.
1, 2, 3, 6.5. Yep. And the reason why we both went low is because neither of us really like dry. That's what it comes down to.
Sure. But did we go low? No. We went above medium.
Yeah, lowish.
Yeah.
Like if I had to pick a dry mead, I would probably choose this.
Yeah.
But I don't like dry meat. So
There you go.
guess what? I'm going to sweeten it and see if I like it better.
Oh, for science. But I need some too.
Oh, okay.
For science.
I'm going to sweeten yours too?
Yeah.
You're going to put Cointreau in it, aren't you?
Yeah.
It's just what she does.
Look, you're sweet. What are you talking about?
Actually, Cointreau in this would probably taste quite nice.
Yes,
It's not the direction I was going, but you know.
you go your way, I go my way. We'll meet somewhere in the middle.
Okie dokie. Let me go grab some honey.
I mean, look at this. This is like a lovely still life. All the hues. Now we know that the Cointreau really isn't this color. It's the bottle that's this color. But still, it's aesthetically appealing.
Cointreau's clear. So how much honey am I going to put in? I got a spoon, but I don't think I'm going to need the spoon. I think I'm just going to use this and kind of just mix some in. Half a teaspoon? How much Cointreau did you put in?
I just did a little bit. You saw that, right? I was showing resistance.
Restraint?
Restraint. That too. Because resistance is futile. Oh, it smells so good.
Well, go ahead and taste it.
I'm doing the swirl.
Oh.
I was doing it good, and then you looked over. I had.
There you go.
What is it? Where you can't do stuff when people are watching.
Stage fright. It improved it a bit. It's not my thing. I don't think it's sweet enough. It should be sweeter.
That's why we taste yours,
Yeah, I put a tiny amount in.
and then we mix it together.
Oh, that's the right direction.
It's the right direction.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, look at you doing the honey thing.
Yeah.
We don't have one of
No,
those.
we don't.
I don't.
They're a waste of time. They are a waste of time. The wooden honey thing. Somebody's going to argue with me, but I think they're a waste of time. Just use a spoon.
I used to have one because
You did have one.
my dad got me the Paddington Bear honey dispenser.
You did have one.
And
We
it
got rid of
had-
it a long time ago. Or it's packed away somewhere.
Well, Paddington's right over there, but I don't see his dispenser. He's dispenserless. Or Paddington.
See, in my opinion, and this is just my opinion, many people will disagree, but I do believe you should drink your mead and drink your brew how you like it. So if you like it sweet, drink it sweet. If you like it dry, drink it dry. If you like it with Cointreau, I won't hold it against you. Just do it. But in this case, I think this mead needs to be sweet. It really needs that. Not cloying, not like, dessert wine, just sugar in your mouth. It just needs sweetness to bring out those flavors.
And I think this was near when we were changing our strategy to be perfection. So we hadn't gotten there yet. See,
Probably change the smell.
you can smell it because honey does have a smell. So honey
Now,
does add to the
I did
aroma.
put, probably 1/2 to 3/4 of a teaspoon of honey into that at this point. So there's a decent amount of honey in there.
Mm-hmm.
But it takes this from a 6.5 to like a 9.5. I mean, just instantly, because now all those flavors that we were tasting before are heightened a little bit. The astringency and the tannic mouthfeel
Yeah.
is lessened slightly, but the viscosity is higher. So you still have a complex mouthfeel.
But they're still there.
Yeah.
Like all those things are still there.
Mm-hmm.
It's just more honey forward and the sweetness is elevated. So
Yeah,
it's
it does not
solid.
taste like drinking sugar water. It tastes like a mead should taste. This is what you expected. I get the tang of the ethanol still.
Yep.
It's kind of shocking how strong 17.5 is compared to our usual 12 to 13s. But it's really good. Like I say, this brings it to like a 9.5. And I like this idea of tinkering with things,
Yeah.
because this gives me ideas for next time. If we were to make another step feed dump mead, I would definitely sweeten it more.
Like sweetening with honey. Yeah.
I would give it more honey because there's just no reason not to.
Yeah.
I think I'm starting to really enjoy the deeper fruit flavors. Like I want to start adding more raisins to things. I want to use dried plums and stuff like that because I think
Did
that would
we
be
find
awesome.
an apricot that we could use? A dried apricot?
I have dried apricots that we could use.
And they don't have the oil or anything?
I don't know. I'd have to check.
Okay.
But if they do, we can boil them a little or something to get rid of that.
That's true.
Just put them in hot water.
I've just noticed that there have been times where we've gotten the apricot note.
Yeah.
And I think pushing that forward would be a pleasant.
Yeah. It's another way that people enhance a peach flavor too, is by using apricot because they're very similar. Right. But all those things just really work well for me. Like I like my spiced metheglins. We all know that. But I also like the deep fruity stuff, not the light fruity stuff, not red. The deep, darker stuff. I like those. Mixed with a metheglin, it's even better. But yeah, it's your mead. Drink it how you like it. If somebody ever tells you, oh, that's too sweet, don't give them any. You know? It's your mead.
So that's what we got.
Yeah, that's what we have. As always, guys, thank you so much for watching. Have a great day.
Bye-bye.